So you've got a society filled with a bunch of space Romans and everybody's literally color-coded. And of course, golds are basically biohacked demigods with delusions of grandeur. And most of them think that empathy is just a disease that you catch from poor people. In the middle of this genetically engineered narcissism parade, meet Virginia, who somehow manages to have both a conscience and a fully functioning brain. A maximally functioning brain. Now, having both genius intelligence and empathy in gold society, that's like a threesome between you and two hot chicks, and alcohol and contracts wasn't even involved. Now, Mustang starts off the first book feeling a little bit like a mixture between Katniss and Hermione, but then Dark Age happens and you realize that this entire time she's been a mixture of the Borg Queen, only without the stupid romance plot, and Major Kusanagi. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, Scarlett Johansson should definitely play the role. Now, as evidenced by the fan art, you can tell this girl is not just a pretty face. Yeah, she's smarter than everyone. She's smarter than everyone. She is dangerous, and she is terrifyingly competent. In book 1, she's the Primus of House Minerva. That's like being the valedictorian at Squid Game's Academy. Everybody else in that school thinks that they're playing a mixture of Spartacus and 300. She's out here playing 4D chess with the future. She's the rare kind of character in these books who will 100% sacrifice you and everybody else in your military in order to, win a campaign, but she will cry about it in private later. Her twin brother, the Jackal, we'll get into him. He will eat people in order to survive. Mustang? She will eat your entire political system for breakfast, and she'll feel bad about it in private later. They call her the Lionheart in later because she actually is the first member of her family to actually have a heart. Now, she knows that she's fighting an uphill battle. She knows that the system is rotten to the core. Hell, her dad made the damn system on her planet. But rather than just tearing it all down like her husband would, or turn into a female version of Elon, Zuck, and Hannibal like her brother, holy shit, she's gonna try and fix the problem. She manipulates like a champ. She will move chess pieces all over the fucking board. She'll bargain. She'll sacrifice. But she always has an endgame that doesn't involve her allies all being forced underneath of her by the time that actually turns out being a sovereign doesn't actually mean that you have to be a monster. You just have to act like one is silently breathing down your neck while you're signing interplanetary tax codes. And God help you if you get interrogated by this chick. Her interrogation of the Duke of Hands, I don't think I've ever seen that kind of psychological warfare being done. The Duke was bioengineered to make everybody fall in love with him. He is radiating pheromones. He is radiating so many pheromones that he's basically a mind controller. Mustang's most experienced courtesan, spy master, nobody can even get close to this guy without rubbing some smelling salt underneath their nostrils. Mustang walks right up to him and does a fart joke. And then she rewrites his memories live just to screw with him. But when he starts talking about his childhood abuse, she lets him go off. Because even while dismantling his mind, she draws the line at taking away his right to speak about the injustices done to him. That's Mustang in a nutshell, dude. She will manipulate your entire planet. She'll bring a rocket launcher to a business negotiation and destroy every ugly piece of art you have hanging on the wall. But she will not take away your right to talk about how much you've been hurt.